Greetings exiles and welcome to my second harvest crafting video. In this one we are going to craft a Stygian Vise with triple resistance, double life and Flask Charge on crit. That's going to be a really short video because there's actually not much to it. So let's get right into it. And here's what you need. A Stygian Vise with at least item level 84 as a base. You can go for a higher item level, but 84 allows you to use 74 crafts as well. Then you need a Hunter's Exalted, then you need alterations, augments and regals, or you're going to use Harvest Reforge. Then you need Arc Crit and Arc Elemental for the resistances. Then obviously remove Add until you hit a high tier, and then once you got all your tiers done, you want to randomize until you get max rolls. There are multiple ways to achieve the same item, but I'm going to talk about that later on a little bit more. So let's get crafting. As I said, I started with a Stygian Vise of item level 84 plus. I'm using 86 here because I had a lot of 86 bases lying around. I'm then going to slam the Hunter's Orb on there, make sure there's an open slot in the prefixes or suffixes, doesn't really matter, and then you have your Stygian Vise with Hunter influence. I then scoured it off, used a transmute and then started to alteration craft until I hit the first tier 1 life mod. Once you hit the first tier 1 life mod, you want to make sure you also augment the item, or instead of augmenting, if you do not have a suffix yet, you can go to a crafting bench and craft a single mod resistance on there. This will make sure that you have full control over all the mods once you hit the T1 life with your Regal. Now you Regal and pray to hit T1 life. The chances of this are actually quite low, but it's still better than reforging from Harvest. At least in my opinion, because then you don't have too many mods you have to remove. This is what I ended up with once I finished doing the alteration, augment and Regal method. I was super omega lucky that I hit the T1 cold rest on my augment there as well, which is most likely not going to happen for you. What you want to look out for is T1 max life and T1 increased max life. Because I was so lucky, I didn't have to clean off anything here. But while you're doing alteration or augment, you can actually end up with a suffix that is not target removable. The easiest way to get rid of that, but which is also expensive, is to craft prefixes cannot be changed and then use a scouring orb on that. But as I said, that's expensive, so yeah. I actually only regaled when I had a removable suffix on there, so I had full control over all the mods on my item. I then went ahead and augmented all the mod families that I wanted. So I first started with Augment the critical modifier. This is a 100% chance to hit that mod, so yeah, just do it. And then I wanted to go for triple elemental resistance. I already had the cold rest, so what I did was I augmented lightning, hit a super lucky augment here as well to get the T1, and then I also augmented fire. If you do not want to go for the triple elemental resistance like I did, and you want to go for, let's say, chaos rest instead, make sure all your prefixes are blocked, so there are no open prefixes before you slam, because there is a chaos prefix modifier. You would then just remove add cold, fire or lightning modifier, depending on which mod you need, until you hit all T1. There's another viable way to get all your elemental resistances on the item. You might have noticed that you drop way more lightning than you drop cold or fire seeds. This is because lightning seeds are weighted a lot more. So what you can do is, you can augment lightning, then you do remove add lightning until you hit T1 lightning, then you would change that lightning resistance into fire or cold rest, and then you would augment lightning again to get the next lightning resistance, then do remove add lightning again until you get the next T1, and then you would change that to cold rest or fire rest depending on what you want, and then you would augment lightning again, and then remove add lightning until you get the last T1 resistance. In order to get chaos rest though, this way doesn't work. You would still have to augment chaos and then remove add chaos mod. And then, really easy, once you got all the modifiers you want in your mod family on your mod tier, you can then target randomize them. If you don't want to target randomize, you can also do lucky randomizes, but these are usually really expensive, and the only randomize that's going to take some time is going to be your live randomize. The resistance randomizes are super easy. And as the final step, do not forget to put on catalysts and get an enchant on your belt. There you have it, a mirror-worthy belt, which is actually not that expensive or hard to make. That's it from me for now. Don't forget to follow my Twitch, where I'm currently not streaming on. Like the video, subscribe to my YouTube for more crafting and build guide videos, and also join the Discord. Feel free to leave any comment down in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching. I am Jay, and I'm out.